Hi everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, I would like to share with you my experience with a drawing tablet and a Chromebook. I've been trying to find something on YouTube that somebody talks about their experience using a drawing tablet or a graphics tablet with Chromebook, and it's been very hard to actually find somebody talk about this experience. So what I decided to do is um, to get a drawing tablet, which is it's a very cheap tablet that costs between like 50 to 100 bucks that you could use with a pen to annotate PDF files or take notes digitally or do some drawing arts and things like this. Um, and what I wanted to do is to use that with Chromebooks, because Chromebooks are as well very cheap compared to Windows and Mac computers. So what I try to do here is to see if the drawing tablets actually work with Chromebook. And today we'll test few applications that I have installed to try. And the first one is called Squid. And if you've used Android or Chromebook before, you may have heard about Squid. And the following one is Zodo, Xodo, and that's another application that is available on, you can download it from the Windows Store, Microsoft Store, or it's obviously on Chromebooks, as I downloaded this from the Google Play Store. So it's an Android app similar to Squid. And then the following one is OneNote. So this is the OneNote application that you can download from the Google Play Store as well. So that's an Android app. And then the second last one is called Chrome Canvas, which is it comes with native application comes with the Chromebook. And the last application I will try is to open just a PDF on the Chrome browser and try to annotate on it. And I will show you the difference experience there, because I think some of them actually, they all work, they all capture your handwriting, but the only problem is how the text or the writing that you do shows up. So let's start with Squid. So I'm going to open Squid here, and I'm going to add a new note. So this Squid application is for free to um, open new note, and it opens in when you save it, it saves as PDF. But if you'd like to do any importing of PDF or fancy things related to Squid, you have to pay a subscription, and the subscription is not really expensive. I think it's about $1.50 here in Canada. So it's not every month, obviously, it's a subscription. So $1.50 for what you get in a Squid is actually worth it. So I would encourage you, if you were to use Squid full time, it's a good application to use it to import PDF. But today, obviously, I don't have a subscription right now. So I'm just going to open a new note, and you can see, you can select several type of paper styles, and the one that says premium is something that it gets open for you if you actually pay the subscription. So right now I don't have the subscription, so these are premium um, papers that you could use. So I'm just going to open any one of those free ones that they give you, and they give you quite a bit actually to use from. So this video, the purpose of this video is not to review Squid, but just to show you what you're gonna get from the writing experience. Right now, I'm actually doing this. I'm controlling the mouse cursor here using the pen on my Wacom tablet. And you can see right now I'm just selecting the pen, and the pen is 0.3 millimeters here. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit. So when I write on the screen, you see actually what's gonna come out. So let's say that I'm actually writing on the screen, and you will see that for some reason the actual text is kind of crooked or squiggly. So I'm not really sure why this is happening, and it does capture, like as you actually writing down or you're moving the mouse, it does capture all the my writing here or my drawing very well, but the line is squiggly, or there is so much jitter in the line. So if you draw like a diagonal line, you see there is quite a bit of jitter actually shows up, and it shows in the text even. So if you decide to increase the thickness, so let's say 0.9 millimeters. So here I can write on the screen. So you will see that if I even zoom further in, you will see that this N is not really, it doesn't have straight lines. For some reason, it feels like it's a little bit jittery for some reason. It does capture, like if you zoom out, obviously, you're not gonna see that. And you will feel like you're actually writing on the screen, and it can capture the text very well actually. The only problem is you see some like broken lines, as you can see here, and it feels like the lines are broken. So I experienced this with the Squid here. If you use a Squid on an Android tablet, using, for example, S Pen with Samsung tablets, you're not going to see that, and the writing experience is very good. But for using this Wacom tablet, this is what I get. So this is my experience with Squid. It's usable. You can actually use it, and obviously, if you draw straight lines very fast, you can actually see that the lines are not bad actually. But once you start to write slow, you're gonna see some jitter in the lines. So this is my experience with Squid. So that's the first app that I have here. The second one is Zodo. So Zodo is another application that if you haven't used it in Android, is actually a very good application. If you're using with a Samsung tablet with an S Pen, it's very good in terms of the writing experience. And here we're trying it on Chromebook using the Wacom tablet. So here, let's say I have a page that I just opened, and Zodo is for free, by the way. You can just download it and use all the options that they have there. So I'm just gonna write down, so write down something on this page. It's not bad, but I don't know if you can actually see what's happening with the screen here. So let me just actually close it and open it again, because sometimes those Android apps, they don't work well. So you just have to open and close it again. So here, let's try this again. And it's still bringing this issue of the screen. I don't know if you can see this in the screen, but the screen actually keeps moving. But the actual writing is not bad. So if I zoom in, you're not gonna see these broken lines. It's actually a little bit straighter lines here. So it's not bad actually. So this application is much better than Squid in terms of capturing the lines without jitter. So you see these lines are actually quite straight lines, even though I can maybe draw them a little bit slow. So they are a little bit better than what you see on Squid. So this is another application that you could actually try. And the third one I have is the very famous OneNote. Everybody uses OneNote on Mac or PC. So this is just a trial to see what's happening with, if you use this in Android and in Chromebook using the tablet, using the Wacom tablet here. So you can use it with OneNote. So the experience, I think it's similar to what you have with Squid. But the good thing here is these notes, if you have them from, if you open this OneNote on your Windows PC or your Mac or your phone, they get synced right away to what you see here. So this is the good thing about OneNote, is it's compatible with different platforms. So even though that the handwriting is not as good, it's actually it's a better application than Squid, for example, because Squid is something that you can only see on Android. You cannot really have this on Mac or Windows PCs. So this is not bad. In terms of capturing the handwriting, is not as good as Squid. Sorry, it's not as good as Zodo. It is similar to Squid, but it's still not bad. So it's usable actually. If you wanna take quick notes in class or use this to teach, for example, you can actually do that. So this is the third application I have for you today, and the fourth one is the Chrome Canvas. And Chrome Canvas is a native application for Chrome OS. And what you could do is, this is similar to the whiteboard application on Windows. I'm not sure about Mac, but for Windows for sure there is an application called Whiteboard. So you can open Whiteboard and start to ink on it. That's a similar application here that we have with Chromebook. So you have different pen styles, and you could use that. And this is the canvas that you actually that you have. You can actually use all of this area, and I think you can add more layers as well. So I'm not really reviewing this application. I'm just showing you what's going to happen when you start to write. So let me just decrease the pen size here. So this is what will happen when you write on the screen. So actually, this is not bad. This is not bad at all, because the lines are quite straight lines. The text is actually sharp. It's very responsive, and obviously you can do different colors and things like this to do things on this canvas. So think about it as a whiteboard. If you would like to maybe share your screen and explain something to somebody, this is a very nice application to use on Chromebook. If you have a Windows tablet, as I said, you have the whiteboard, which is a similar application. So the whiteboard is not available here, and the Chrome Canvas is not available on. I don't think the Chrome Canvas is available as a native application on Windows PCs. I think you might be able to open this on the web. I'm not sure, but here it's a native application. So if you have a Chrome, if you just purchase a Chromebook, you can actually search in the search bar for the canvas, and you will be able to find it right away. So this is a very good experience. And the last thing I would like to show you here is if you have any PDF file that you would like to annotate, similar to the file I have here under my download folder. So what you do is you double click on it, and it will open in the Chrome browser. And once it opens in the Chrome browser, you will notice that we have the pen icon at the top right area here. So you click on it, and once you do, you have this these icons that you could actually use to annotate the PDF file. So let's say I want to write down on this PDF file, so just click on the pen icon, and it choose a color and it choose a thickness, and then you start to write on the PDF file, and you will notice that the text is actually very smooth, and the lines that you draw, they don't really have jitter. So I think this is one of the best applications that you could actually use to annotate PDF files, or if you would like to add your signature to a document. This is one of the best ways to actually do that, because this document will come in PDF. You double click on it, and then you go here, click on this pen icon, and you start to annotate right away. Obviously, if you have text that you would like to highlight, you can just highlight it. And then obviously you have the eraser icon that you just click on it, and you start to erase what you write down. And once you've decided that this is what you would like to keep, what you do is you go to this arrow icon, you click on it, and then you either save it with the changes or save it without changes. So if you would like to keep your changes, you click on obviously you save it with your changes, and what's gonna happen is it will open a pop-up window like this, and it will ask you, do you want to obviously override the previous file, or you can just maybe decide to call it untitled note 1, and then save. And if this is the case, you're going to have obviously two notes, the previous one and then the new one. So this is a very nice way of actually annotating PDF files because it's native. You don't really need to download any application from the Google Chrome Store or Google Play Store or any extensions or anything. You just double click on the file and annotate it using the Chrome browser. So I think having a tablet, a drawing tablet such as the Wacom Intuos tablet with a Chromebook is very valuable actually, because you can now annotate digitally on PDF files. And I will leave a link to my unboxing of the Chromebook that I have here that I'm using, which is the Asus Chromebook C434 and the Wacom Intuos tablet that I just purchased as well, and I did unboxing for it. So I'm gonna leave a link for those two, because this is, if you get those two, this becomes your this is what you're gonna see when you're actually using them. So this becomes your experience. So this will be your experience. So thank you for watching, and I hope this was helpful, because as I said at the beginning of this video, I couldn't find any video that talks about this experience, and I hope this will help you in your decision if you would like to purchase a drawing tablet with your Chromebook. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.